Yo, what's up, YouTube fam? Everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Why am I sitting up here in a hoodie? Why am I still sitting up here in a hoodie? Because I'm still in the hospital, man. This is crazy. They kind of got me on lockdown. They won't even let me out the room right now because of some foolishness. So I'm almost like I'm quarantined. Not because of me, because there's some crazy outbreak going on, and they want to make sure nobody else gets sick. So I'm sitting up here in the hospital, chilling with my trusty guard dog. My auntie bought me my guard dog, the U. This is the U. See? My auntie bought me this dog, and she bought me a plant too. So got people had signs and stuff up there on the wall. Hold on, flip it around here a little bit. But there's my hospital room here. See, I got ESPN up there watching that. And there's nothing really on the chart other than my name and people signing stuff. So outside, I was trying to take, look at photos outside, get a good view, but the sunlight was not cooperating. So anyway, shout out to work, Birdie, and Luigi for the win, for sending me the shout out. Shout out to Miss K and my man Jimmy B Gaming and all that. And all my peoples, man, my girl, my best friend Jen. I'd like to send a shout out to the mother of my children, Wandre, my big brother Sean, to my children, my co-workers, Zelina, and Miss Lynn Trail and Pooh Bear. Been checking on your boy, you know what I'm saying? My family, my aunties, all my aunts, Aunt Joan, Joanne, Aunt Biddy, big cuz Craig, and everybody else on here on YouTube wish me well wishes and all that. But I'll be glad when I get ready to go home. I've been stuck up here since Thursday. Well, no, I take that back. I got sick on Thursday, but I've been up here since Friday. But I'm gonna tell you what, it's been nice. I'm in a very nice hospital. Don't get me wrong. That's why I'm gonna tell you now. If you're working age, get health insurance. Health insurance is very, very important. Health insurance, man. For me, what I'm going through right now with my situation, it's gonna be a good ways back to get back to normal, get back to being somewhat healthy. You know what I mean? So it's real important to get your health insurance if you can, man. Don't skimp out on it. It sucks because of all the prices going up, but better pay for it now than having to pay for it later. You feel me? So anyway, I got other thing I wanted to say. I know a lot of people be joking. See, I mean, I've said it before. I said I have diabetes, right? And people laugh about it. It kind of makes me upset because people laugh about this disease that I have. They laugh and joke, and people think because you're diabetic, all the thing that you wanted to do is eat sweets, and you go around eating cakes and all that. I ain't gonna never say I never did. Don't get me wrong, but that's not what causes diabetes. I mean, you can get type 2 diabetes for being overweight, and that's what people mostly consider with diabetes. But me, I'm really never was overweight. You gotta understand, I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2", about 240, 240 pounds. This is not even my athletic shape, to be honest with you. It's a little bit bigger because I played sports all my life. I played sports growing up. I played basketball, baseball, played a little bit of football, but I played. My family's big like that, But I'm the only one that got diabetes in my family because that came through genetics on my dad's side, not on my mom's side. But people think because you're diabetic and that's what happened. Mine was not like that. I'm type 1 diabetic. I'm a type 1. Right? It's something that I really don't like talking about because I don't like to seem weak in front of anybody. But having type 1, difference between type 1 and type 2 is this. This is the basic difference between type 1 and type 2. All right, type 1 diabetes is very simply, well, put it this way, I'm going to go, type 2 diabetes is this, very simply. It's because you're overweight. So your pancreas don't produce enough insulin for your body. But you can reverse that by losing weight. Okay? Type 1 is way different than type 2. Type 1 is basically, again, you don't produce insulin, but you can't get rid of that because you lose weight. That means your pancreas is producing very little, maybe 20% or even less of your insulin. Okay, so you have to take injections. That's what I have to do. I have to take injections every day. I got 2 different types of insulins that I have to take. And usually type 2 diabetes, you take it by oral by taking a pill. Me, I have to take a shot. I have to take an injection. So I have to buy an injection, one that's short lasting. That's for me, like when I'm eating, after I get through eating, or before I eat. And the second one, The long lasting is when I take one shot a day. Take that either I take that overnight or I take it or I take it first thing in the morning. Either way, that's the long lasting. That's the one to keep my insulin levels level instead of it spiking and dropping a lot. So I have to monitor that. I also have to, excuse me, test my blood sugar a lot of times 3 or 4 times a day to make sure I'm within range. And it comes with a lot of stuff. Like sometimes at work, I never know when my low blood sugar is going to kick in because I'm on a sliding scale. So sometimes my low blood sugar can kick in, and that's not a good feeling. I mean, it's like I'll break out into a cold sweat. Vision get really blurry. My pupils really dilate, and all the light in the world comes into your eyes, and the heart start beating really, really fast. So that means I have to have some orange juice, or I do have to have some cake. I gotta have something sweet really fast to push that blood sugar back up. And I know a lot of people. It's funny though, like, because I drink a lot of diet drinks, and I also drink a whole bunch of water too as well. And people always want to tell a diabetic, "Hey, yo, well, I wouldn't drink a Coke. I wouldn't drink a Diet Coke. I wouldn't drink a Diet Pepsi. Well, drink a regular Coke or drink a regular Pepsi." I say, you have no idea what that does to a diabetic when somebody talking about just drink a regular Coke. You don't realize how much sugar is in stuff until you really cut out sugar. You don't really like the taste of sugar, number one, after you do that. Number two, this is what it feels like when you have hyperglycemia, which is high blood sugar. Hypo is the low one, hyper is the high when it's high. So this is what it feels like when your sugar levels are too high. Just imagine if you have to pee really, really bad. You have to imagine you sitting in a car or you at a movies or you in a meeting or something. You got to pee really bad, or you're in class and you got to pee really bad, but you can't go to the bathroom. They won't let you go to the bathroom right then. So then by the time you get ready to go to the bathroom, you urinate really strong. There's no other way to say it. And it's a lot, right? Then imagine that happening again 30 minutes later. And again 30 minutes later. Again 30 minutes later. This is no joke. You'll get like that and get really dehydrated. I remember that time when I got really dehydrated because I didn't know what was going on. And I remember drinking gallons of water. Gallons, not the little small 20-ounce thing. I'm talking about gallons of water. Okay? Drinking that, gallons of water, milk, orange juice, whatever. This is back before I even knew what diabetes was. But I was drinking all that, but I was peeing it right back out. It wasn't nothing staying there. I always had that feeling that I had to pee right then. Then again, also when it's high too as well, you get sugar crystals on your pupils, on your eyeballs, and it makes everything blurry. It makes you hungry, you can't see anything. And then also you have this feeling of being super, super hungry all the time. And then when it's getting really, really bad, I know you guys, we've all experienced this, of having an ice cream headache. So imagine having all that going on at one time. So that's why a lot of people, that's why you don't tell a diabetic, hey, just drink a regular Coke. Okay? Or, diet drinks aren't the best in the world. They tell us not to use artificial sweeteners, but what you want us to drink? We get tired of drinking water too. Okay? I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you. We get tired of drinking water. No matter how you flavor water, it's still water. But I understand that y'all guys mean well, but sometimes y'all just don't know. So we just can't jump in drinking a regular Coke or something like that. Now, there's some diabetics take advantage of eating sweets because sweets are very addictive. They ain't gonna sit there and lie to you and say it's not. It's very addictive because sweets taste good. Eating a cake tastes really good. Eating a pie tastes really good. But my biggest problem with my diabetes, honestly, is carbohydrates. Because I can do without sweets pretty much. I mean, I have to have something sweet every once in a while. I never say I don't dabble in that stuff, but I don't eat a lot of it. My thing is the carbohydrates. I love rice. I love bread. I love pasta. That stuff there is good. Potatoes, man, that stuff is good. That's some good eating. That's what I grew up on. Soul food, man. I grew up on that stuff. And it's hard giving up that stuff. I like eating salads. Salads make me feel a whole lot better, but hell, I'll go grab some red meat in a heartbeat. Don't give me a choice between the salad and some steak. Steak's gonna win 99 out of 100 times. Gonna win. You know what I mean? So, like I said, diabetes is not fun. Diabetes is really a jerk to have, and I hate the fact that people treat it like it's a joke, and it's not a joke. It kills you slowly. This disease kills you slowly, and especially being an African American man. And if you're African American, you're at higher risk of diabetes, no matter if you're a male or a female. It is a slow killer because what it does, because I've had major complications dealing with this stuff. It cuts off blood circulation, can mess with your kidneys, your eyes, your heart, your head, all kinds of stuff. So when a diabetic gets sick, it takes them a while to recover. I said one day I'm gonna tell you the whole story about the first time I was out on medical leave. I was out for about 4 or 5 months because of diabetes. I'm gonna tell you what my whole regimen was just to get back to normal, just so I can go back to work. See what I'm saying? So it's not fun. It's not a funny disease. I know I keep saying it over and over again because I want you guys to understand how serious this thing is, and it's so sad, especially here in America, that having somebody with diabetes now is just as common as somebody who's right-handed. You feel what I'm saying? Too many people in America got diabetes. And honestly, I think it's in the food. It also is in our eating habits. I'm part of the blame of it, of contributing to it. But it's in the foods. It's in all that stuff like that. So anyway, it's your boy King Bean. I'm gonna get up here and watch me some more TV and lay down and see if I can con these doctors and let me walk outside. Because I want to go outside. It's a beautiful day outside. Let me see if I can get a shot outside real quick. Let's see if I can get that shot outside. I know you really can't hardly see it, but this is my window. The helicopter just landed back here, so there's the helicopter outside. But look at this day, man. It's not even cold outside, not yet. The cold weather's coming to Florida this week. So it's supposed to be about 76 degrees outside, and I can't get outside. I can't get outside. I don't like being stuck up here like this. So anyway, it's your boy King Bean. Thanks for rocking out with your boy, and I'll holler at you dudes later, man. One love. Peace.